You guys hear me okay? Wave your hand or whatever. Yeah, good. Okay, cool. Sweet. We'll give it like one more minute. See if anybody else hops on, and then we'll get started. Murdered my gum. Oh man. Okay, guys. Sweet. So, you guys ready to get started here? Yeah, let's see you guys stand up. We can bow together. Nice job. So, you guys ready to get started? Bow. Nice job. So, back to the mat here and start our gymnastica. Kick in the door. All right, guys, next one is going to be the whip. Sorry, we just do the whip? Good. Yeah, let's do it. Keep doing the whip. Gotta smooth it out. Brain part. Keep it up. Oh, all right, guys. From there, we're gonna rock on our backs. Okay, kind of go into a triangle. We're gonna come up onto our shins. Okay, rock back, switch your feet, and come up onto your shin. It's like a fast way you guys can stand up from there. All right. Or you guys can work on just kind of switching your feet and butterfly. And so instead of rocking all the way back to your back, just kind of rock forward, sit up, switch your feet, come back forward, come up onto your shin each time. All right, guys, nice. Okay, spend some time rocking up to our triangles. Nice job, guys. And then that's good from there. Okay, guys. And so, working on closed guard stuff today. Okay, I was thinking about taking their back, and then all the stuff you can do, kind of when they try to stop you from trying to take their back from closed guard. Okay, and so like I'm going to show you the back take I try all the time, and the one that you have to try to do first. Okay, and so when you're doing jiu-jitsu, I'm gonna try to show you guys this in a certain order that I want you to try first when you're fighting someone. Okay, and so remember that, like, they kind of work, but you got to really try the first thing first. Okay, a lot of these moves don't really work if you only, like half try to do the move, or if you're really thinking of the second move, and so you don't really try the first move hard enough, and then it doesn't work right because you didn't try the first move as hard as you possibly could. Okay, and so a lot of this stuff works better when you really believe the first thing you're gonna do, or the first thing you try is gonna work the best. Okay, guys, and so from closed guard, so you're gonna have a belt grip. Okay, I'm gonna cross. Okay, and then come up to here. From here, we're getting both of our hooks. Okay, trying to get both of our hooks in. And I'm going to talk about a lot of things. Hopefully, I haven't been able to get to as much as I want recently, but that's okay too. And so, with our cross grip, okay, I'm going to reach under her wrist and grab my wrist, kind of like a figure four, but I'm grabbing her sleeve. Okay, now it's my job to bend her wrist with my forearm. Okay, and now I got to get both of my forearms on this side. See that? Where I started with a cross grip, now I got to get both of my forearms here. Okay, and now I'm going to pull her kind of forward and to the side, but bring my knees forward at the same time. Okay, and now my original grip stays on her sleeve as I grab her back. Okay? And now once I have her back, I can start shouldering away to my elbow. Okay? We're going to use my leg on her back to help lever myself up and over so that I'm coming up to my back position. Okay, and I'm not too concerned about seatbelt today. Just worry about getting your hooks in, guys. Okay, one hook should always be in. It's going to be searching for that top hook, really. Okay, and so starting off pretty simple. Cross grip, reaching under your own wrist. Okay, and then bend her wrist and break her grip. As soon as her grip breaks, you got to get both your forearms on the other side of her forearm. Okay. Simultaneously, I'm bringing my knees forward, pulling her down. Okay. I keep my sleeve grip until I grab her back. Okay. Keeping her away, making it hard for her to come back up. And now once I got her grip, I can come to my elbow. All right. I'm pushing down with my leg as I lever my hips up, and I can finally drop my knee to the mat. From here, I'm kicking my feet forward and then back in to get my hooks in. Okay. And so, let's have Tessa try it on me. I'll walk her through it, guys. I'll walk you guys through it if you want here. Okay. So Tessa's going to take her right hand, make a cross grip. She's going to use her left hand, grab under my wrist and over her wrist. She bends my wrist and then breaks my grip once my wrist is bent. From here, she gets both her forearms on that side. She brings her knees to her chest and extends me out to my side. She grabs my lat or my DFAT inside my armpit. And now she can shoulder away to her elbow or however she likes to come up. Yeah, good. Awesome. Awesome. Good. Nice job. Okay, guys, I'll spend a few minutes watching you guys. Tessa and Hannah will stay on the screen for you guys to watch someone drill. And so try this out, and then I'll show you guys what they tend to do when you guys try to do this. Okay, guys? So let's break on 2. 1, 2. Yeah. Now, yeah, your right arm on that side. Yeah, that's it. And now push them away and kind of hip out, but bring your knees to your chest too, Lynn. Nice. Awesome. Swan's here. Awesome. I think that's Steve Swan. I could be wrong. Nice. Nice, Corey. That's it, Clay. You got it. Yep. Yeah, Steve Olson. See, it wasn't Swan. Sorry, Steve Olson. It's good to see you, man. Or see your name at least. Upstairs, Milo. Upstairs. What are you doing? Go upstairs. You're not. No, so. Yeah, and then bring your knees to your chest too. Really kind of pulling her to the side with your grip. Yep. And now knees to your chest. Awesome. All right, guys, let's bring it in. Okay. And so, two things we can do on usually the first thing that happens here is they're going to drop their elbow. Okay. And so, two things we can do from here. Okay. As soon as they drop their elbow, I can grab behind their arm, and now I'm going to bridge. Okay. And then shrimp away, pulling her arm across. You see that? Okay. And so I tried to do the original grip break, and maybe she still has my belt grip, right? But she sees me go for this, and she's like, I'm not letting me pass my arm. Okay. And so I'm going to let go of my wrist and grab behind her tricep. Okay. And now, even if she had a grip, it wouldn't matter here. I'm going to bridge and then shrimp away, like messing up her grip, messing up everything, kind of getting out on this side. Okay, guys? And then from there, we're just going to practice, again, coming up to her back. We're not going to spend as much time on this one because there's two things we can do when they pack their elbow down, okay? The first one is just bridging up and then shrimping away from their arm, right? I do that so much, guys. I love it. I love doing that move. It works so well getting to here. Okay, from there, I grab their back and we pull ourselves up the same way we were. Okay, guys? And so, and again, you can keep that cross grip the whole time, right? I tried to break her grip. She sees it happen and she drops that elbow. So I grab behind her tricep, I bridge, and then I shrimp out, pulling it to the side. Oh, sorry. I got the wrong person's file on the spot. Sorry, guys. One more. I'll make it easier to see now. Sorry. From here, pass it over to here. Then I grab their back. Come up the regular way. Okay, one more. Okay. So cross grip behind their tricep. And then I bridge, passing it over. Okay, to their back. Okay. We used to call this Bertrand Russell. I don't know why. I think he was a wrestler. I know it's also a mathematician. So I don't know what is why, but professor would know. And so let's try this out, guys. Back with our partner. You can do it with an imagination. If you just have a dummy, just pass their arm. But make sure you guys are doing a cross grip on the tricep, bridge, and then pass their arm as you guys bridge and shrimp. It should work the same way. Okay, guys? Keep it up. Big bridge, strip, nice. Yep. And I do feel like this does work better when they resist like pretty hard. Nice. Cross. Going the other way. Tricep, big bridge. And so right now, Jason, you're doing to adjust your arms. Like you let your core muscle do some work for you. Like your bridge, she's going to be packing that elbow down. So you got to bridge into her. And that gets her elbow up. And now you don't have to use your arms as much to pull it over. Yeah. That should be easier. That's all. Nice though. That one was awesome. Nice. And now what I do, if that happens to me, that I use both my hands on them. Okay, I will take the time to push myself back. Cool.
Yeah, I don't want to talk. So,
It's not like sometimes you can do like bow and arrows and stuff.
worst case scenario, we both end up back on the feet, but you don't.
Okay, guys, let's bring it in. So the next one, it's a pretty simple exchange. We're just going to switch our grips a little bit more. Same mistake I did last time. One chicken. Okay. It's a little bit hard. Okay. All right, guys, so we're here, I'm in closed guard. All right, I try the same way. I want this way to work. Okay. Well, she packs her elbow down. Okay. Now this time, I'm gonna take my hand out, but then I'm gonna grab her wrist and I'm gonna push it into her neck. Okay, she's still staying over here. She does not want me to take her back that way. So I'm pushing her hand into her neck as I stomp on the mat next to her foot, drive my knee into her shoulder, and pick up on her leg. Okay, pulling myself, doing a flower sweep. Okay, and there's another flower sweep in this journey too. But we're gonna do this one first. Okay, guys? And so I try my here, but she goes there right away. So I let go of my wrist and I grab her wrist. Okay, and now I'm gonna push it into her neck, stomp on the mat on the same side, and then knee myself in the chest. Okay, once I'm about there, after I do all that at about the same time, I pick up on her leg and get my flower sweep. Okay, so it's a real fun sweep. It works really good with all this stuff. Okay, and there's a triangle in here that's real close in here too, but we're gonna do this guy. Okay, guys? And so we're here. right? She does it. She's making that. She's really strong there. She's not letting it come over. So I grab her wrist. I push it into her neck. She wants to be down that way, so I let her come over there. Right? It works so well, guys. Okay, so we're going from our trying our backs, take right to the flower sweep. One more time here. Okay, so set it up like I was, but that gets them to fear this. They know if I get that arm over, I'm probably going to take their back or do something to them. And so they're afraid of it. So afraid they'll keep that elbow down and no matter what. So that she tries really hard, I take my head down and I grab her wrist and push it up into her neck. She still resists that, so I draw my foot, bring my knee to my chest, pick up on her leg. I'm knocking them over there, guys. Okay, and it is a little weird when I break it down into sequence like that. Let me show you guys one more time, kind of like how it looks and feels in a real, or a little more fluid there. All right, so here, right, like it just works. As soon as they try to go down that way, you keep that hand. They can't post. They can't do anything but fall over, really. And so it works great, guys. Do you have any questions about that? All right. I'll watch you guys do it. You guys can watch Hannah do it and Tessa do it a little bit longer. And then I got a couple more things I want to show. Okay, guys? So let's try it out. Break on 2, 1, 2. Woo! Punch. She drops that elbow as hard as she can. And then they'll grab right on her wrist and push it into her neck. Nice. Awesome. Awesome. And then Clay, that pants grip, you're going to go straight up into the air as high as you can. Yeah. Like, it doesn't make sense at first, but once you start doing the movement, up is like the most natural way for that hand to go there. Okay. And straight up. Yeah, nice. Much better. Awesome.
Thanks. Right foot kicks your knees up. Your chest. Your right knee comes.
Trying to break that grip. He's like, nuh-uh. And so, yes, awesome. Stomp on the mat towards the camera. Nice. Knee to your chest. Nice. Corey. That's so cool. Nice job, Corey.
Thank you.
Bread cutter. Oh no, cross choke. To the arm bar. Nice. She tries to stop. So switch your hands to her wrist. Yeah, there you go. So it's a total grip change. Nice.
know my babies are making babies now?
Nice handle. All right, guys, let's move on. Okay, so kind of like the second stage is kind of after you get their arm. So we were still able to get to here. Okay, but now there's things they can do from here that we can react to as well. Okay, so as we start to like pull ourselves up, if they start driving into us, okay, we're gonna do another flower sweep here. Okay, so we feel them like trying to flatten us out with their shoulder, driving us back down to the mat. I'm gonna stomp on our foot, stomp my foot to the mat, bring my knee to my chest and pull her all the way over. But I'm gonna land in mount and try to stay on top of their tricep. See that? Like I don't want her like getting back flat there. I want to be able to stay on top. So it's more of like a technical mount. Okay, guys? And so we get close to taking their back from close guard. We get all the way up to here. We're starting to climb up, but we feel it nudge into us. Right? This is what I do. If someone's trying to flatten or trying to take my back from here, guys, I'm trying to flatten you out, get my arm back across your chest. Right? So this is good jiu-jitsu. Like we're waiting for them to try to flatten us back out. So we break their grip, pass it to the side, grab, and we start to pull ourselves up, but we feel them drive into us. That's our cue to pull them across, right? If I try to just pull Tessa from here, she keeps all her weight in her hips, right? And it's going to be really hard to pull her over. And so we got to wait for them. As we come up, we got to wait for them to feel like we're driving into us. And then we are able to sweep them over nice and easy. Okay, guys? So if you're the one, so if Tessa's doing it to me, right? I'm going to give her, after she passes my arm and starts climbing, I'm going to give her a good push. I'm going to kind of like give her the sweep. And so she can really feel it. Okay, guys? So let's try that flower sweep out for a little while. It works really good. And then we'll try to do our arm bar here, which is should be fun too. Okay, guys? So let's try it out. Break on 2, 1, 2.
Oh, no.
Nice.
Get you back? Yeah. This is always concerning me. Just so you know. Always check on you. Okay, all right. Yeah. Not at all. It's not a foot. It's fine.
Are those mats, Mark? Nice. Is that new? Nice. Purple. They look like 2 inches too. Yeah, I can tell. Nice. Nice, Clay. Making it work.
Yeah. Do you do a hands grip with your other hand, or you
I
just?
do. I do. Good question. Yeah. So like one hand on the wrist, or sorry, no. The other hand's gonna stay in their lap. Right? And so no, you had it. So act like you're taking theirs back. Yep. And then you can stay on the wrist and the lap as your right leg is gonna drop to the mat. Your left knee still kind of comes to your chest. You're gonna roll all the way to your knees. Yeah, no, keep the lat in his armpit. Right? Yep. Nope. Switch your hands again. Yep. Grab his lat. Keep your hand in his armpit. Your right hand in his armpit. Yeah. Now right foot to the mat. Left knee to your chest, and then roll to both your knees, belly down. Yeah. Good. Awesome. That was it.
Oh, thank you.
Nice. Nice, Nick.
Pause, pause. Let's see what.
All right, guys, let's bring it in. Exactly. All right, guys. So one more. We're gonna do a chicken wing choke. We're gonna add in a different grip right too. Okay, guys. So, all right, belt's not tight. Oh, that's not right. I don't know. Okay. So different grip break here. She grabs. Okay, but now I'm gonna grab both hands on the sleeve. Okay. The move's gonna look like this, guys. Okay. So, okay. I want to do a different grip break here because of the way I want my arm to end up. Okay. And so when I use two hands on the sleeve and I try to pop it up, okay. And now when I pass it over, I can make sure that my right arm is under her arm. You see that? My arm is under her arm. And that's important for this choke. Okay. And so I pop the grip, I pass the arm, and I make sure my arm is under her arm. Okay. From here, I still grab the lat, but now I'm going to go for her collar. Okay. Let's move a little bit closer. Right here. And so I'm under her arm. I go to her collar and I push it down under her chin as I feed it to the hand that was grabbing her lat. Feed it to there. Okay. And now my arm that was under her arm is going to punch forward, bringing her arm out as I karate chop behind her neck. Okay. And now I'm going to extend both my arms, getting that choke. Okay. I didn't have a good grip though, so make sure you guys are feeding yourself a nice, powerful choke there. Okay. Punching my hand out and then getting my hand behind their head. And I still think you guys should be able to drill this with your dummy as well. Okay, guys? And so you're passing it. Make sure that you get your arm under their arm. Okay? All right? I break it and come to here so that my arm is under her arm. I grab her back, but now I feed that collar to my hand, punch it forward, and then karate chop behind their head. Okay, no, it's not like a normal choke where I'm squeezing everything. It's more like an Ezekiel where I'm extending everything. Okay, guys, extending away there. Nice, powerful chicken wing choke from high guard. Okay, guys, so lots of stuff we can do. I would do this one if I just kind of wanted to end the fight early. I didn't even want to take their back. I'd focus on this if I was more tired. I didn't feel like I had enough energy to like climb up to their back or had enough energy to like sweep them over. I just wanted to like pop their grip, stay on their side. And so that's kind of when I'm thinking this stuff. And so try it out, guys. See if you can do it. Let's break on 2, 1, 2. A few more, guys. Peepers, no. Cat. Oh, kitty. Let me see here. Nick and Elena. Pop the grip. Double hands. Pop it. And so, yeah, there you go. And so try that again. Go back, Elena. Go back. Pop it, and then make sure his hand comes over your arm as you hip out. Yeah, that's all. Right there. Keep that, and see if you can keep that grip, too. No, that's fine. That's fine. And now grab his lat. Grab his lat with your right hand. Yeah, grab his back. Right, yes. And now your left hand's going to feed his collar to the right hand. And now chicken wing choke. Nice. Pass it over. Nice. Yep. And now use your left hand to do most of the work there, Mark. Yeah, and see how you can grab it? That's not always going to happen. Yeah. You won't always be able to grab it. And so I want you to like curl that, yes. Try to curl it in under his chin. Beautiful, Mark. And now that hand to the other side of his head. And extend both your hands. Yes. Very good. Awesome. Chicken wing choke. Nice, Amy. Deadly.
So did you get your views on?
And then Jason, see if you can stay in see if you can keep your feet crossed. So it's like a side guard. Like you're not quite coming up to her back yet. Okay, so don't open your guard if you can. Yes. And then use that hand to help out. Use your bottom hand to help out. Nice. Good, much better.
Very well done. They very well know you know that grip, so I'll be able to pull you. Don't use low. And sleep. Because you can use this hand to sleep. Okay. First situation. Huh?
Yeah, my Giza. It's my Giza backer.
That's weird.
All right, guys. So,
We just talked about today's thinking.
thanks for being with me, working out, doing the moves. You guys have any questions before we close it out, or anything you guys want to talk about before any of the moves today that you guys like, want to see again? I can show them again before we close it out here. Anything you guys want to go back over before? But high guard or side guard, Sanji calls it. I always taught high guard. And so I really like that stuff. I've been using it for probably the whole time I've been training. Like, I think it's one of the first things I learned, to pass that arm over and start working your way up to the back. And so I really believe in it. I'll always use it forever. And so it's something that has always been there for me. It's not like I ever had to work on something else for a while. Like, I've always been able to make this stuff work. Okay. And so I really believe in high guard. Again, I hope that satisfies your guys' need for like just to see jiu-jitsu on like a linear fashion, where like you see one move and how you can break it down and kind of where it goes from there. I hope that helps with that. And so again, there's all kinds of different ways to show. Like, I could have done a bunch of just submissions from that same position. And so now at least you guys have something to try every time. Like, right, when they try to bury that elbow, there's two ways you can still go. There's still two directions just from that simple reaction. Okay. And so a lot of times you'll still be able to get that arm over no matter what they do. Right? If you want to just take their back, you can make it work. Okay. A lot of times though, you'll find that by trying to get their arm to one side, they lean too hard this way, and you're able to sweep them over. Okay. And the same thing goes, once you get to this side, they get all worried about their back being taken. And so again, they give you that same reaction, but their arms across, you guys can flower sweep them away. Okay. And then also this leads into triangles as well. Like, you start packing that arm into their elbow. If you're able to escape their arm or your leg and get it around their neck, triangles are there a lot too. And then a lot of stuff to do once you take their back. There's a lot of stuff to do if they like trap your foot. And so, you know, we could talk for hours on just high guard alone. And so when you guys get back, when you guys get a partner again, you know, you have to try this stuff. You have to try as hard as you can to pass their arm. You know, if they've never rolled with any of you, you'll probably be successful. But after a while, passing their arm, they'll be like, I don't ever want that guy to take my back like that again. And so they start really giving you that elbow reaction, where they keep their elbow tight and they won't let you ever pass their arm, which opens the door to other stuff. Okay, so that's kind of how all this stuff works together, and hoping it's starting to, you know, make sense. And just so you know, like, it takes a long time to like see how things fit together. And so you have to give yourself time and patience and keep coming, keep learning, picking up little things here and there, and eventually, you know, it's going to start to make sense. Okay, but it does take a long time. And so, you know, if you're a beginner, your goal is to just keep showing up no matter what. Like, if it's not making sense, know that it will eventually. And you know, we were all there. It's totally a natural feeling to feel overwhelmed, or to feel like you're not getting enough, or it's not making sense. We all went through that. That's totally a normal thing. You just got to know that, you know, eventually it's going to make sense. And hopefully, you know, it should. Little tiny things here and there become bigger and bigger things as time goes on. Okay, guys, like, you'll little moments of understanding turn into bigger moments of understanding later on. Okay, guys. And so just if you start to understand something, dive into that part of it. You know, try to understand every little piece of it. It doesn't matter how much time you spend on there either. Like, spend as much time as you want thinking about that one thing. And then, you know, a year or 2 years later, you'll be really good at that one thing. And that one thing is going to open doors to other things. If you understand one part of jiu-jitsu so well, it's going to open doors to other parts of jiu-jitsu, and you'll be able to understand them better. And then in turn, you'll understand other things better, and you'll start to snowball. And then by the time you're a purple belt, you'll have all these techniques. And then by the time you're a brown belt, you'll start wanting to like take away techniques. You'll start cutting things out. You'll start sharpening certain things that you guys are really good at. And so it's a really long process. You know, be patient. And I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves and you're making the best out of it. I know we all want to be in the gym. We all want to be trained. We can't right now. And so, you know, this is what we're doing. And you guys are all doing really good being here for that, okay? And so don't forget that. Like, we're the ones getting better. There's other people doing this. But, you know, in our gym, we're the ones doing it. And so, you know, that's super positive. Remember that I remember you guys. And so I'll remember who's doing them and who's putting out. You know, maybe we all don't have access and maybe it's not all of our things, but, you know, I really appreciate you guys being here. And so it means a lot to me. And so thanks again. You know, do you guys have any questions at all? It's been an hour talking, so.
I had a question, Professor, that it wasn't related to what you did in class, but it's related to one of the last classes I took with Professor Matt. He was showing a setup to a triangle, and then when they were hiding the arm, he switched it to the other side to finish it without worrying about trying to get the arm over.
Yep.
Could you
A back triangle?
Yeah. I just been thinking about it a lot.
Yeah, and so regular triangle, guys, you're always gonna know when it's a regular triangle because the leg you're choking with them is gonna be behind their head. Okay, guys? And so what's all this trying to say here is like, what do we do if we can't pass that arm? Or what do we do if the arm stays here? One thing you can do is just switch your feet. And so you're going from a regular triangle to a backwards triangle here. Okay? And from here, the choke is going to be the one I like to do is grab my hands, one side of my knee and one side of her head, and then I'm going to pinch my elbows together as I pinch my knees together. It's a very powerful squeeze. And it does get a good choke there too. I'm able to push her shoulder into her neck there. And so, all right, we were trying a regular triangle, but she's able to hide her arm. Okay, and so from here, I switch my feet. You see that? I kind of scissor my legs, and then I get in a figure four on the other side. Okay, and now one hand comes behind her head, the other hand comes in behind my knee, and I do grab my hands together. From here, I'm pinching my elbows together as I squeeze my knees, and it just compresses everything there. Okay, guys, was that your question till then?
Yeah, and I was actually forgetting that last part with the arms up. In my head, I was going through the move, and I was like, no, there's more to it than just switching the legs.
Yeah. I'm getting my arms involved with this one.
Yep, thanks.
I know technically I am able to finish with just my legs, but I try to, if I know I'm going for this backwards triangle, I will use both my arms to crush it. And real quick, with that same position, till then, I am Kimura-ing a lot of people here as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right, because they grab low, so I keep my hand on my own side of my body, and I try to grab as close to their elbow as I can, and then I'll grab over and I bring everything in. And it's too late. Yes, it's
very
out.
nice. Thank you.
So that one's there too, and I tend to do that's probably about 50% Kimura, 50% backwards triangle. And then there's omoplatas from the book, backwards triangle. There's something else I do that's pretty evil there too. I can't think of it right now, so.
That was great. Thank you, Professor.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, there's another little version, but I'm not gonna do that to test it. So yeah, thanks. Good question, Telvin. Thank you for thinking of something, man. I appreciate you so much asking me questions. Thank you. Anything else, guys?
Not for me.
Oh no, Nick. Buckethead over here. All right, guys. So if that's it, next week, the classes are a little more streamlined. It's just going to be one class for the adults, and so instead of us having to like switch over for the next class, it's going to start with the solos, and then the same people that want to do the partner class will just kind of join in at the end of solos, and we'll just do another 45 minutes or so. Okay, and then that's about it. The kids have homework, so if you guys got kids, check your emails. We'll be talking to them about that. Yeah, and then hopefully all this will be over before we know it. I'll be back in the gym, and we can start training again, like we all want to. Okay, guys. All right, let's stand up in attention stance. Oh, so did you guys work hard today?
Sure.
Nice job, guys. Give yourselves a hand.
Thank you, Professor.
Nice job, guys.